All Zeliarong organizations Manipur Valley warns of intense agitations if government fails to construct tribal women freedom fighters museum in Tamalang. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 78 lakhs with over 50,000 new cases reported in last 24 hours. Recovery rate reaches 90%. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You are watching Sunday Afternoon Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. Now the top stories and latest news at this hour. All Zeliarong organizations Manipur Valley has warned of launching intense agitation in various Zeliarong community areas from November if the state government failed to initiate measures to construct the proposed Tribal Women Freedom Fighters Museum at Rani Gaidinlui's birthplace in the Tamalang district at the earliest. Speaking to media at Namdulong in Imphal today, President of the organization's Maibond Faumei said that the Indian government have already recommended to construct a Tribal Women Freedom Fighters Museum in Rani Gaidinlui's birthplace in Tamalang. He condemned the announcement made by a former Minister of Tribal Affairs and Hills N. Kaishi, stating that the museum will be constructed at Makhil in Senapati district. Instead, he asserted that following which various organizations of Zeliarong demanded to shift the construction of the museum at the birthplace of Rani Gaidinlui in Makhil. Maibond appealed to the new Tribal Affairs and Hills Minister Vongzagind Velte to initiate necessary measures to construct the museum in Tamalang district in public's interest.
History is long as the history is a summa purok nabada asi we on our Simpson Punging some beginning Kali, how Kimatamda Minister na we Makhel the Pune, Tokiba Ado, Vijiti and a woman Triama, Tidi Hilsia Mala Avenina, Asida, we honorable Simpsona, advised of Viraga, Sumba Mapumda, away, Magi Pogno from the two wantum the Tamil Sida, a museum is Hanovi, Moktamasi, two wantum the review to Vinavigi, a government site, Mason Concern Mantri, the Appeal Treasury, Rani Gaidilubu. Ikai kumno utna Manipur government asina soidena masi magi puno kumda hanjim bigini habido ekoi thajai.
Langthabald MLA Karam Shyam donated 50,000 rupees to ailing stranger of Doordarshan Kendra Imphal, Koijam Dhirajit, who is undergoing kidney treatment today. The MLA urged the public to extend support to media persons in time of difficulties. Speaking to media at the residence of Dhirajit in Langthabald Kunja Awanglekai today, MLA Karam Shyam urged the public to show respect to the media persons who are taking colossal roles in providing news to the public. He also appeals to people of Langthabald constituency to extend their support and assistance to Dhirajit. Karam Shyam also assured to extend necessary assistance.
Paumi gi punsi, paumi gi value sidi paisana le payade. Maramdi paumi mana nonga madagi numita ba for thoi ba thodo wa thok mayam si pau si collection tawraga miam da phangali ba sima khwai dagi top masigi value si masimangna ekoi da I pau phangama natana gyan gi oiba ekoi mioi ba da pi aduna ekoi paumi sidi sel thungi phibam ayamba phatte 90% di phatte moina senjari ba chongjari ba taujari ba thabuk tu ga phangjari ba paisa ga adi sana di paumi gi value do khangaga paumi magi punsi kandaba yadi haibagi wakhalonda.
Kurai MLA El Susindro flagged off a COVID-19 awareness rally today as a part of Jan Andolan campaign initiated by Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi. Many COVID-19 frontline warriors of Kurai constituency along with residents of the 5 localities of the constituency took part in the rally, which kicked off from the Kurai Popular Ground and concluded at Kurai Lamlong Market. Speaking on the sideline, MLA El Susindro said that the state government alone will not be able to curb the coronavirus spread without the public's support and cooperation. He urged the public to be aware as there is no effective COVID-19 vaccine yet and appealed to follow COVID-19 related SOPs at all times to ward off the disease.
Kada adagi kanaguma XYZ na tainabam leiro kanam ta tainabasu yaro maramni sarkar asina isa haurei se karam kandaino akoina yam advance oigraba jane aduga advance oigraba state asina leibiriba Manipur gi miyam asina government na phanam na tawi harasu government na phanam chanjalagasu leiba people sina inbiraba leiba people sina haibe SOP sina ngapidraba adugadi covid phanam na honaba kanana la honarasu kanam ta na fight tobunga moba until less vaccine have dokribo.
A private organization called Matinglaiba Kumbicha Singh Makhu has set up a hand washing station at the Kumbi Terakha Lai Sandong market today. Makhu initiated the activity in view of the surging COVID-19 positive cases in Kumbi area. It may be mentioned that the organization had also set up a hand washing station in the Kumbi market earlier. Huyen Lalong Manipur Thangcha Cultural Association held its 62nd Foundation Day celebration at the association's complex in Irilbung today. Speaking at the event, Kairao MLA L. Rameshwar said that Thangcha is a mystical art form and it's exemplified discipline, respect and compassion. He assured to extend necessary assistance to promote and uplift the ancestral art form of the state. Attendees also paid floral tribute to the portrait of former director of Huyen Lalong Manipur Thangta Cultural Association, Let G. Gaudakishore Sharma. Temporary office of the Committee for Promotion of Indigenous Martial Art formed under the initiative of Chief Minister was also inaugurated on the occasion. Director of Huyen Lalong Manipur Thangta Cultural Association, K. Sanathoiba, former director of JNNDA, Infald, Upendra Sharma and other people attended the event.
Masana mane culture ki makhaso apai tobu yaw kai legya to koi classic pattern mani koi cha so ne mari gene mi so we se ma ko mo de su koi tobu yaw pattern lo mina se anga ai ki side de maro nai to chi me bai ko dai bom ta ta na kan da koi sim se mai ma khada ta ni pa me de ai kai makhan ta ting pa ngene kai ngasi mak kai pital to ai ja ro to na ta na kan da hai ro sang se gi kai mu sang sa pa da na ta ko pas tam me tham da mate mai da bai khara ai soi da to jage.
Kuman Leibaki Lamyanba Kanglup in Myang Infal, the Thana Wangkai Leikai has selected its new office bearers for 2020-2021. Press released from the KLLK informed that Yumnand Rana Pratap has been appointed as the new president. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We will be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Athubagi oina posting asi kaujari supervisor, electrician, JCB driver, Tata truck mechanic, JCB mechanic, Proclan mechanic, welder, tire fitter, Heva, wheeler driver, Proclan driver. Akupa marol gidamak Bharatiya Infra Projects Limited Infal Langthaba Lab Awang Laikai near CRPF Camp Mongsangai. Contact number 7629004089 natraga 70055242270.
Ming Shabananda Yunam, Tak Pangtokiba, NIT 2020 exam da Agi first attempt da Manipur Yono topper over Namjakivani. Nasi Aina Manipur topper over Namzabasi, Maruina, Commit Kiozasing Amusung Agi parents in the credit as pigeoning. Like Taki Batanatana, Piduna, positive mindset Propoda, Commit Kiozasing as Okotang Wiki. Ozana Taki Kibasing, Makoina Bibi Kiva guidance, exam da Yam Nasanaba Wiki. If you want to crack this exam, I will recommend Comet.
Akash, India's #1 coaching institute for medical and engineering with a legacy of more than 31 years. Akash scores a perfect hat-trick in NEET 2020 with top 3 ranks 3 years in a row. Enroll now for new repeater batches. Akash Institute success is waiting. For more details, kindly contact Akash Institute Manipur Center. Contact number 897-441-2755 or 690-937-8833. Panthoibi Group presents Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited, regulated by RBI, has completed its 15 years of service, having 13 branches including Guwahati. Provides subsidized home loan under PMAY-CLSS Housing for All by 2022 mission. Panthoibi Microfinance deals in microfinance. Panthoibi Nidhi Limited provides loans against fixed deposit and properties. Panthoibi Construction booking is going on for flats, villas, row house. For more details, kindly contact Panthoibi Housing Finance Company Limited and its subsidiary group of companies.
Welcome back after the break. You're watching Sunday Afternoon Bulletin. India's COVID-19 case load has crossed 78 lakh with 50 lakhs 129 new coronavirus infections reported in the 24 hours. While the number of people who have recovered from the disease are above 70 lakhs, pushing the country's recovery rate to 90%. As per the Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, that toll has reached 1,18,534 and active COVID-19 cases are above 6,68,000, with Maharashtra still on the top with above 1,40,000 active cases of COVID-19. According to ICMR, during the last 24 hours, more than 11,40,000 tests have been conducted. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 4,29,73,000 people. Above 1,1,55,000 people have died, and recoveries are above 3,16,83,000. United States of America is on top with more than 28,56,000 active cases of COVID-19, followed by India and Brazil. Among the northeast states, Assam's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 2,03,967, out of which 20,274 are active cases. Tripuра's total confirmed COVID-19 cases have reached 30,000 mark, out of which 1,669 are active cases. Manipur's total tally has reached 17,022, out of which 4,165 are active cases. Arunachal Pradesh COVID-19 tally has reached 14,211 and active cases are 2,397. Nagaland's COVID-19 tally has crossed 8,500, of which 1,817 are active cases. There are 1,574 active cases of COVID-19 in Meghalaya, 249 in Mizoram and 266 in Sikkim. The Russian Sputnik 5 vaccine against COVID-19 will be tested in India on 100 volunteers. The Subject Expert Committee of the Drug Controller General of India have recommended granting permissions to Dr. Reddy's laboratories for conducting phase 2 clinical trials of Russian COVID-19 vaccine. Phase 3 human clinical trials will be carried out on 1,400 Indian volunteers after the success of phase 2 trial. Drug Controller General of India have approved the reverse application of the COVID-19 vaccine Sputnik 5 by Dr. Reddy's, based in Hyderabad, and Russian Director Investment Fund on the 17th of October, and announced that second and third phase of human trials will be carried out. Drug Controller General of India also approved to carry out phase 3 trial of the Bharat Biotech's COVID-19 vaccine Covaxin after investigating the second phase reports. Phase 2 trials of Zydus Cadila Limited COVID-19 Zycov-D is going on successfully, and its report will be available in November. Zydus Cadila Limited Chairman Pankaj R. Patel said that the vaccine will be ready in March 2021. Advanced third phase human clinical trials of the Covishield, a COVID-19 vaccine produced by Serum Institute of India along with AstraZeneca and Oxford University, is also underway. The government has extended the due date for filing GST annual return in the formed GSTR 9 and GSTR 9A and reconciliation statement in the formed GSTR 9C for financial year 2018 and 2019 from 31st of October to 31st of December. Filing of annual return formed GSTR 9 and GSTR 9A for 2018 and 19 is optional for taxpayers who had aggregate turnover below 2 crore rupees. The filing of reconciliation statement in the Form 9C for 2018 and 19 is also optional for the taxpayers having aggregate turnover up to 5 crore rupees. Government had received a number of representations regarding the need to extend the due date for filing annual return and reconciliation statement for 2018-19 on the ground that due to COVID-19 pandemic related lockdown and restrictions, normal operation of business have still not been possible in several parts of the country. Now the sports news. Kolkata Knight Riders and Kings 11 Punjab defeated their opponents in the ongoing 13th Dream 11th Indian Premier League in 42nd match played at Sheikh Zayed Stadium under the aegis of BCCI hosted by United Arab Emirates. Delhi Capitals won the toss and chose to field first. Batting first, Kolkata Knight Riders made 194 runs in 20 overs with 6 wickets down. In reply, Delhi Capitals made 135 runs in 20 overs with 9 wickets down. While in the 43rd match played at Dubai International Stadium, Sunrisers Hyderabad won the toss and chose to field first. Batting first, Kings 11 Punjab made 126 runs in 20 overs with 7 wickets down. Responding to it, Sunrisers Hyderabad made 114 runs in 19 overs and 5 balls with all wickets down. Today, there will be 2 matches. First match between Royal Challenger Bangalore and Chennai Super Kings will begin at 3:30 p.m. in Dubai International Stadium. The second match between Rajasthan Royals and Mumbai Indians will begin at 7:30 p.m. in Sheikh Zayed Stadium. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. All Zelia-Ronk organizations in Manipur Valley warns of intense agitations if government fails to construct a tribal women freedom fighter museum in Tabalong. And India's COVID-19 tally crosses 78 lakhs with over 50,000 new cases reported in the last 24 hours. Recovery rate reaches 90%. Well, thank you so much for being with us. For more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great Sunday afternoon and stay safe.